Guys, welcome to the channel. The channel is Sonia's Adventure. Thank you so much for being here. It's my pleasure to have you. So, guys, today it is expected in Jamaica that the date for the general election will be announced today by the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. Guys, election fever is very much. Guys, the excitement of the election at this time is fever pitch. But before we get to that, let's talk about these new school buses.
Dear Jamaicans who come here, the labor rights, me send for now. Step to the front of the class. This is the X page of Daryl Vaz, Minister of Transport, responsible for procuring the school bus them. As you can see by the blue verification tick, it is his authentic page. He's responding to a blogger over on X. Read for me. Hello, Kelly. This has been answered numerous times. The buses procured are the gold standard for the transportation of students with approximately 20% of their engine life intact. So the man buy gold standard buses with 20% of their engine life intact. 20%. Not 30, not 40, not 50%, 20%. These buses were not only bring sort back. So not only is the math not mathing, but the English now, English either. Why am I tell you? These buses were not only bring sort by Jamaica. That makes no grammatical sense. I figure he is trying to say not only being sought by Jamaica. Maybe him don't know to spell check. I can move on. As several other countries, including Canada, purchases these. First of all, I'm sure Canada not purchasing any bus with 20% of them engine life intact. Because from the bus of 20% of its engine life intact, that means 80% of the engine line is gone. Oh, this spells sense. So you take $1.4 billion of Jamaican taxpayer money for bringing some old bus where so the engine soon left them a road? And this makes sense? First of all, all of them tire dry rot. Somebody says snow tires them have. You claim to say these buses were inspected. So them never see the tire them a dry rot, Daryl. Me shame for say you listen. I think, say, you never really go campaign. Because I never book up on a campaign night where so damn fool in all of my days. Oh, this spell sense. I want a labor right to tell me, oh, it makes sense to bring in bus with 20% engine life left. When you could have taken that same money and buy almost the same number of buses with 100% of them engine life intact. Want to make it make sense? Make it make sense. I cannot understand. And you're going to try to justify this foolishness? The man is so, like, it must be painful to be this stupid. It must be painful to be this stupid. I have some questions. Which depot passed them bus here?
No people. Look here, them out me doing a road. Watch ya.
I idiot them.
Watch ya.
One bag of
Uno watch ya.
One bag of
Uno watch ya. Uno watch ya.
I know school time.
Watch ya. In a road. We're not going to let out to pick them. No people. We look how they take up eat that in Jamaica. Look how they take up eat that in Jamaica. Uno look. Look how they take up eat that in Jamaica. Look. Look people, uno look. When they not eat basmati rice and cigarettes, they give you all both. When they not eat rice and sitting, they give you all both.
Yeah, so we are updating up on the bus them and now. So Vaz, yeah man, we have some money still in about. Alright, you took one now people. So see first one the seal off, door seal off. Door the seal off. Door your seal off. You see me? Millions of spell a seal off door whenever have to seal off. See that? Millions of spend a seal off door whenever have to seal off. We're gonna just order the right hand drive bus then. Left hand drive.
You see them bus that you bring from Jamaica, they are way too big for the roads in Jamaica. They are going to escalate accidents. We're going to have so much accidents because of them. You know why? Not because the drivers cannot drive. One is left-hand drive, right? So here's where the issue come in. One, left-hand drive, so they're going to let out people on the right side of the road, which is in incoming traffic. Alright? We are going to let out the penny them in incoming traffic most of the time. You already banned taxi man other day say the door what them have on the right side, they must tape it up, lock it off. So how you put in at the ruler and then you bring bus come where the door is only on the right side, right? It's like you contradict yourself, right? So
Guys, we're giving everybody a chance to talk. So listen to what Daryl Vaz, the minister who brought the buses in, listen to what he had to say in the first place.
Very sad that on the first day of school, we have already lost one student in a traffic accident. Very, very distraught about it. Condolences to the entire family, school family, and of course, hoping and praying for the mother's recovery. But again, this reiterates the urgency that I'm putting on the introduction of the rural school bus service, because I realize that the form of transportation for these kids to go to school is just unbearable and unsustainable and actually dangerous by virtue of them being forced to have to take one or two taxis or buses to get to school. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to make a statement on it on the return to Parliament when Parliament reopens, as I'm in the final stages now of making a presentation to the Ministry of Finance and to Cabinet, as it is going to require substantial intervention from the government to fund such a rural school bus program.
Anyway, let's get back to what Julie was saying.
Wanna pass these old buses? And then I'm going to tell me say this society is not corrupt? With all of the bus, the tire them a dry rot. With the bus we can't even go up the hill. And now you're going to tell me say the depot pass buses with 20% engine life intact? Oh, this spells sense. Isn't this an abject waste of taxpayers' money? I want the labor right them step to the front of the class because I want to know how you feel about this. Because I want to call out to no hypocrisy. But guess what? You see? You don't have the capability of reasoning. So all you going come on my post with is on a green hearts, on a shower 2-finger sign, on a green tree them. Because you can't, you functionally illiterate and you don't understand say the math nah maths. So that would have, you know what? I think that JLP needs to buy these buses for labor rights supporters because I love the bus them. Nobody put it school pit them in there. Just pay back the $1.4 billion what on take and buy the bus them and just give on people them, on councillor them, on MP them, whoever for use for JLP supporters alone. Because I love the bus them. Nobody put Jamaican kids in these buses. We don't want it. We don't want your old bus because in another 2 years, the bus them are going to start left the pitney them a road. Because it claims that the bus them between 10 and 15 years old. And if they have extended 80% of the engine life in 10 years, that means in another 2 to 3 years, the engine them done. Here, as me say, the thunder road. That means that in the next 2 to 3 years, the engine them done. And this was value for money. Whoever tell Daryl Vaz that this was value for money is just as dumb as him. I have nothing else to say. Wanna disgust me. On a sick stomach.
This is a school bus.
Guys, I end the video right here, but before I go, let me quickly say, please go in the comment section and leave your feedback there. Tell me what you think about this video. It helps me, of course, to know the kind of content to bring to the channel that will be pleasing to you guys. Guys, it is imperative that the country experience good governance, because a lot of us, we still have families living there, and sometime in the future some of us would like to return to our country, and so we want the best people for the job that will govern the country in a way that will be pleasing to all of us. Of course, prosperous, safe. Number one on the agenda for a lot of returning residents is crime. Crime need to be put under control. That is the number one problems that people are having with the Jamaican society. We need a government to put crime under control, and more people will return to the country and allow the country to be more prosperous. Call the election soon. No more long campaigning. Call the election now so the hostility can be brought to an end. Guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye for now. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.